there guys and girls, it's me Teresa from healthyveganlife.com, and I hope you're all doing very well and that your year has started off great and that you're sticking to all your New Year's resolutions. I have one resolution. I have several ones, but one of them is that I'm going to keep track of all my expenses and put them in a spreadsheet and make graphs out of it, and I actually really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. So that's working out great. Let me know what your New Year's resolution is in the comments below, please. But something that's really happening right now at the beginning of the year, and I'm noticing all around me that everyone is getting ill. Everyone is getting flu or a cold, and it's very uncomfortable. And I myself have been hit as well. Last weekend I got a flu. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like shivering and all was not well, but luckily after sleeping a lot I was feeling much better very soon. But this has caused me to want to make a video about what to do to prevent getting sick. For the most part, you can't control everything, but I think I know what caused me to get sick, and I have 3 points I want to talk about in this video. So yeah, let's talk about it in a strategic manner. Yes. The first thing that I want to discuss is diet. Now, obviously diet plays a major role in how well you're going to feel and how strong your immune system is going to be, because if you eat foods that are very difficult for your body to digest and that have harmful like compounds in them, like cholesterol and saturated fat, your body's not going to be doing so well. So if you stay away from animal products as much as possible, preferably completely, you're already going to do really well. But then on top of that, you might want to make sure to include certain foods on a daily basis that will give your body a lot of nutrients and help your body to be really strong. So those things are called G-bombs by Dr. Fuhrman. He likes to call it that, which is basically G stands for greens, B stands for berries, O is onions and garlic, M stands for mushrooms, B stands for beans, and then S stands for seeds, so like pumpkin seeds and stuff. These foods are really high in nutrient density, and so the way that you can calculate this is see how many nutrients you get per calorie in the food. And so the more nutrients you get for fewer calories, the higher the food scores in this whole equation, and the better it is for your body to get everything that it needs. So a way to include these foods is to make big hearty soups where you throw all these greens and all these vegetables and mushrooms and onions in, as well as making big salads or making green smoothies, sprinkling some seeds here and there on your food. I really noticed for myself, I know this is just anecdotal information, but still I want to share with you. When I've eaten a bit more sugar during the day, just like refined sugar or deep fried foods, the next day oftentimes I wake up with a sore throat because I'm not used to that, and my body kind of responds to that in a negative way. So staying away from vegan dog foods, not eating them too often, and just staying with the whole foods that have all the nutrients that we need, and are delicious as well. It just depends on what you make with it. You will find that you will be strong. It's just a matter of your body being up to the challenge of having this wall, and so that intruders, all these illnesses can't get in. The second point that I want to discuss is sleeping. It is very important for you to get enough sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, your body is going to suffer, and that might be in terms of concentration, in terms of mood, not feeling your best, but it also in terms of willpower. You won't have less willpower if you sleep less, but also your immune system will suffer. And I've noticed that in myself. I have 2 jobs at the moment, one of which requires me to wake up at 4:30 6 days a week. And that is tough because I can't always go to bed in time. So oftentimes I don't sleep enough, and I think that's one of the things that caused me to get ill last week. But I'm trying to do better. It's difficult, but sleeping enough is it should be a priority. But I think oftentimes we kind of forget, and we're like, oh, but I want to do this, I want to do that, and I'll sleep some other time. I will sleep when I'm dead or whatever. I think I've heard people say that. You know, when we sleep more, we live more. So yeah, it's important. The third thing that I want to discuss is stress. Now obviously stress is all, you know, it's all up here. Stress is just how you perceive what is happening around you. Nonetheless, there are just some things that are just naturally going to be stressful for you, like having exams or having a job interview. If you can find a way to not get stressed out, you can do this in different ways. Like if you know that something is making you feel stressed, you can either change the situation or you can change how you think. If you find that certain people are causing you to not feel happy and feel stressed out, maybe remove yourself from them, maybe not see them so often. If a certain job makes you feel totally stressed out and totally unhappy, maybe it's not the right job for you. Maybe you can change something in the job, you know, talk to some people. If you're finding that your studies are stressing you out, maybe there's a way for you to plan better so that not everything has to happen at the last moment, so that you're not so stressed. There are different ways. I mean, I could make a whole video about not being, you know, about stress. If you feel stressed, the cortisol levels in your body rise and you are more likely to get ill, and because your immune system will suffer. These were my points. I hope that it helps you in some kind of way. Please let me know, you guys, what your ways are to give your immune system a boost. If there are certain things that you do or that you take, let me know in the comments. I would love to read them. As always, you can totally check out my recipe ebook with lots of delicious, healthy, vegan recipes that are really good for you. I'll put the link to that in the description box. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a lovely weekend and don't get ill. Bye. Research actually shows something, and I'm going to look it up right now. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Why am I talking like this? I don't know.